I found out my son wasn't biologically mine on his 18th birthday, but what my wife told me next completely changed who I blamed. I always thought my wife was acting strange whenever people joked that my son didn't look like me. She'd laugh, then immediately change the subject. I ignored it for 18 years. Then on my son's 18th birthday, she asked if we could talk privately before the party. She handed me a sealed envelope. Inside was a DNA test. 0% chance I was his biological father. I honestly couldn't breathe. Before I could even ask, she started crying and said, "Please let me explain before you decide to hate me." She admitted that right before we got married. We briefly broke up after a huge fight. She slept with someone else exactly once. A week later, we got back together. Then she found out she was pregnant. The dates were so close that even her doctor couldn't tell who the father was. She said she convinced herself the baby was probably mine because that's what she wanted to believe. Months later, she secretly took another DNA test after he was born. That's when she learned the truth. But she destroyed the results. She said every single time she wanted to confess, she looked at me teaching him to ride a bike, helping with homework, crying at graduation, and she couldn't destroy the only family he'd ever known. Then my son walked in. She had already told him everything the night before. He looked at me and said something I'll never forget. "I don't care whose DNA I have, you're my dad." I wanted to hug him. I also wanted to walk out forever. It's been 6 months. We're still living together. My son keeps calling me dad. My wife says she'll accept whatever decision I make. Some friends say 18 years of love matter more than one lie. Others say every single day of those 18 years was built on deception. I honestly don't know which hurts more. Would you forgive her?